Hello everybody, welcome back to the Final Fantasy X walkthrough. We are taking a little bit of a deviation, I suppose, from the Dark Aeons. I mean, I guess for the most part, they're all dead anyway, so I guess it doesn't really matter, but the final difficult battle will be the video after this one. We'll do a quick, well, I say quick, but it didn't end up being quick. Penance fight. So I'm not sure. I may end up redoing the footage for it. I'm not really happy with how it turned out. So anyways, boy, yeah. Anyways, we gotta get to the current fight, right? Nemesis here. So this is the very last enemy that's unlocked in the monster arena. I believe you have to defeat all of the monster trainers. I don't know if it's all of his original creations or if it's all of the, let's see here, it would be area, species, and then original creations. So, again, I'm not sure, again, if you have to defeat all those or not. I guess it just kind of ended up working out that way for me. The original enemies seem to be the most difficult. Earth Eater, pretty annoying. You know, you flip him on his back, and then every time he retaliates with I think it's a flare. So that fight gets a little annoying. What is it? Is it Greater Sphere? I think is next. He's actually fairly easy. I usually just take him down with. I start out with Wakka's overdrive, his attack reels. Make sure that you hit them perfectly. And then usually I think he only requires then Titus's limit break to finish him off. So that's usually how I take him down. And then the rest of them were all vaguely, seemingly pretty easy. I don't really remember the different strategies for the rest, or if they even really have any strategies. Again, to be honest, I felt like they were all pretty easy. But anyways, Nemesis here, gosh. I'm trying to think of all the, you know, I guess I would say that the best strategy here is like everything else. Wow, I really kind of just stood around here and didn't do anything. Anyways, I would say that, you know, some of the best strategy is really preparation, as lame as that sounds. Auto protect, auto haste, I don't know if auto potion's really that great or not. I'm not 100% sure. It should be. It should be in that, but hopefully he can't ever. Well, I don't know. I think he does have an ability that can one-shot. So even if you have 9,999 health, so I don't know. I guess, you know, when I did this the first time around, or when I first played this game, you know, I didn't usually have a whole lot of equipment with the break HP limit. And so I think, you know, every once in a while you're just gonna end up getting killed. And unfortunately, the only way to I guess counteract that is auto life, which is why obviously I've buffed up everybody with auto life right away. All right, being that I was just sitting around, I was gonna check if I needed to make a cut here, but there's not much left of this dead space. But anyways, like I said, so auto life, I would say that that's an absolute must, and I always think that it's best to have it on all of your characters. Now, so that being said, I don't know that I would recommend using things like, you know, 3 stars or anything that's going to give you temporary effects or buffs. Again, I'm just not 100% sure that those are going to be that useful. You know, I would fully expect that you're gonna have one or multiple characters dying a lot. So again, I guess that's why I would say that you know, that's not something that I would waste my time or items on. Alright, so here we go. We're finally gonna get this actually going again. So alright, so let's go over some of his abilities here. Ultra Spark is one of his nastier ones. If that actually might be his worst one. I think it's Curse and Poison. I don't think it does anything else. And then what was that? 20k damage. Now again, I'm not 100% sure what you can reduce that damage all down to. I don't believe my characters here have auto protect on. I could be wrong. I honestly don't remember what they had. Obviously, so we've got auto regen on for sure. Break HP limit and definitely auto haste. I just don't know what that final customization was on my gear. It definitely wasn't ridden, unfortunately. As you know, I'm still getting hit with the poison, so it can't be that. So my guess is it is either auto protect, which actually we should know if he would take a swipe here at somebody. But I suspect though that I have the defense plus 20% slotted, and I don't know if I'm real wild about that one. I actually feel like auto protect is better. Okay, boom. Nice, got a little counter attack off there even. Okay, so yeah, just like I said in some of the other videos, you know, as far as these end game encounters, this quick hit is huge. It's probably where you're gonna get the majority of your damage. I vaguely remember him counterattacking with an absolutely brutal ability when I used an overdrive, so I would recommend not using overdrives. Riku there just took a swipe, and she definitely had auto protect on. So I'm betting that all 4 of my characters are all equipped the exact same way. So break HP limit, auto haste, auto protect, and regen. Auto regen. So that's what everybody's got on. And to be honest, I'm not sure if there's a better combination for this guy or not, but I really liked this combination of auto abilities for the penance fight. And you know, that'll be, I mean, in all honesty, that is the toughest one in the game. This one's not as bad. This one's, you know, it definitely ranks up there as far as difficulty, but penance is definitely worse, or I should say more difficult. But yeah, I would definitely recommend that specific combination of auto abilities for penance. But that's, you know, that's only if you've got the stats to back it up. You're going to need, obviously, you know, the 255 of all the different main stats, as well as the 99,999 health. The reason why I really liked that combination, and I'm not going to say that it's the best, but I really liked it because during that penance fight, I never had to actually heal myself once. The auto regen took care of all that, as well as well, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, auto regen took care of all of my healing, so I didn't need to use any type of, I mean, literally no item. I shouldn't say that. It wasn't no items. I used like a 3 stars with the use command, just so I could bring my MP usage to 0. But after that, I didn't use any healing items, and I didn't cast any spells on myself whatsoever. Now, unfortunately, though, for the next video, and again, I actually, now that I think about it, I don't think I'll redo my footage for my penance fight. Unfortunately, it ended up being extremely long, but you know, and the reason was because I just didn't have the equipment customized the optimal way, I'd say, which I then, you know, rectified later. But I don't know, we'll see what I end up deciding to do here. But anyways, it looks like my characters are at least maybe Waka here is getting, yeah, he's getting down low enough on his HP that he's not able to do the 99,999 damage. So that's the, here's Armageddon. This should be pretty brutal. Actually, I think this will probably kill everybody. And I think this is the reason why you really need to have auto life on everybody. I'm not sure if you can reduce this down enough to live through it. So I think it's just, you know, yeah, that was okay. So again, I don't know. I don't think you can reduce that down enough to live through it. So I would definitely suggest, you know, just having auto life. And the crappy thing though about that, or with this auto life, is now. So look, now everybody gets to take a turn, but really everybody just needs to recast auto life, and then he'll be able to take another turn. So you're kind of at the mercy of RNG at that point. You just kind of gotta roll with it, you know, deal with what he's throwing at you. But yeah, I guess, you know, we will persevere. There's not much left of this fight too, so I mean, to be honest, like I said earlier, he's really actually not that difficult. Or I should say, maybe at least he's not that difficult in comparison to some other enemies. And here's kind of where the break HP limit kind of does come in handy though, because now Titus there didn't get one shot by ethereal cannon there, so now I don't have to, you know, worry about him losing a bunch of turns. So I don't know, you know, you can make a case for the whole, you know, saying that break HP limit isn't that great, and I do agree to a certain extent, but there's also times here where it's like, well, I just prevented a death. You know, there was no way around that other than having the extra health. So you know, I don't know, again, I think it's part of its personal preference, but there's definitely something to the extra health though too. Alright. Boop. And there, I don't know if that was a good idea or not. Probably not. I should have actually just used a I did it twice. I should have actually, yeah, just used like an Al-Bed potion or something like that to remove the poison on those two, rather than take the death and use or get auto life, because that just, it's not that efficient turn wise, that is, and you're gonna end up taking extra damage from Nemesis that way. Kind of forgot who we were fighting there for a little bit. But anyways, yeah, we're getting really close to the end of this fight. So I guess, I don't know, in closing, I would say you can definitely do this without the 9,999 health, for sure, no questions asked. But you know, I would definitely recommend at least having like auto protect, auto haste, maybe auto potion. That really helps. And then I don't know how useful auto phoenix actually is, because I really feel like you need that auto life. You know, just to, well, again, I don't know if you can do it even without, just because of his, what was that, Armageddon there that did the, you know, the big one shot. So again, I don't know, that's my opinion. Take that info as you wish. But there we go. All right, so he's going down, and I don't remember what equipment this guy has. I vaguely remember him having some pretty decent stuff though. Probably 4 slot, and then maybe it's got break HP limit on it. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna cut the commentary here. So like, comment, subscribe, whatever you guys want to do. Hope this guide was helpful though, and hope you join me for more videos. All right, thanks for watching.
Thank you.